All right. Well, Mary, we're really excited. I'm really excited to interview you today and talk to you a little bit about your business and some of the things you do. Can you kind of tell me a little bit about Awesome Angels Awareness and Inclusion and why you started it and what you're designed to do?
Um, awesome Angels Awareness and Inclusion was put together to honor my son's family and some of the wishes that have come up within our family um, motto. Um, awesome Angels Awareness and Inclusion is designed to help people on many different levels of the spectrum, as well as be able to communicate to others how we do stuff within our lives and adapt it to our lives.
Okay. So that sounds awesome. It sounds like you help a lot of people with that. It's for your sons. Now, who are some of the people that you've worked with your business? How does it help other people?
I can pretty much do a lot of different things. I can help with individual IEP programs. I can help with just generalized education schooling and getting them in the right direction there, as well as something I've become real common with is working with getting people put in the proper places in their workplace. I have an ebook, Autism in the Workplace, which can be found at lulu.com.
Okay. Okay, so you've got an ebook, Autism in the Workplace. Tell us, how did this come about? Why did you write it? Who is it for?
It came about when I was working with retail with Walmart and noticed different signs of the folks might be just a little bit different, not necessarily obviously different, but things with something wrong. So I did some presentations with Walmart. I did 4 WebExes 4 weeks in a row for the part of their training.
Okay.
We had over 2,700 people in 4 weeks, so that was pretty impressive.
Wow. 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 That's great. That's great. So, for parents, how has COVID-19 impacted your parenting and some of the things that you do with your son at home, schooling wise?
It's affected my son just simply because there's no routine. So we've had to take his routine that he would do at school through his IEP and stuff and just kind of push it to the side and allow him to kind of help us develop how we were going to function basically now till school starts again, because we've all been together now since the end of March for the most part.
Okay. Okay. So what's one of the activities that you would recommend, or what's one of the tips that you would give to parents who have kids with autism, who are working through this time, who are looking for some activities, some learning things, some enrichment activities?
One of our favorite activities is we like to take John to the park and walk around and just look and enjoy nature. Plus, it gets him out and gets some sunshine. Not an everyday routine. We do flip charts and stuff for him. It's very handy to have for any kid on any level to have a flip chart to be able to kind of put routine into their day and be able to see what's coming for them instead of just guessing or, spur of the moment. A lot of kids, like my son John, doesn't like spur of the moment type stuff. So we try to plan with flip charts, reading, even we'll do some videos with him, and just to have him understand what we're doing and stuff like that.
Okay, flip charts, reading, getting outside, those are all great. You said something, put the IP to the side. Can you explain that a little bit for parents out there?
Say that one more time.
You said put your IEP to the side a little bit.
Oh, okay.
What did you mean by that?
Um, a lot of parents with kids with autism or different disabilities, dyslexia and stuff like that. We work hard every year to make sure there's a specific placement plan. Um, you get together with teachers, and you basically you have to be your child's biggest cheerleader. The biggest thing with IEPs is the earlier you know, the more beneficial it will be for you. And
Okay.
then you make sure that not only are you involved, you make sure you have the full attention of every teacher that's going to be working with them. Paras are great because paras are right next to them. Teachers change, teachers come, teachers go. And so that IEP is something that each teacher, whether substitute every day or just year in, year out teacher, they can follow that. And it should be simple yet firm. And it's usually structured by routine as well within school.
Okay, so you're saying to put that to the side during this time period a little bit and just focus on more enrichment activities? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, so take that time to really make sure that you create a plan with your education team. And then once you get the plan that you're comfortable with, then you just kind of have to work through it and take the essence of the plan during this time period.
Yes.
That's what you're saying?
Yep.
Okay, great. So how many kids do you have? How do you know that this stuff works?
I have three sons that are on the spectrum. I know this works really well because my oldest son is a college graduate. And yes, your IEPs can transfer to colleges as long as you communicate with them. It's a little more in depth because now they're an adult. And sometimes you reuse stuff, sometimes you don't reuse stuff. And then I have another son that's currently employed with Sam's Club that we actually went through voc rehab for him, structure him because he never had a job before. So there's places out there that can help you with this stuff, but I myself personally, I love helping people find stuff like that. Or I'm a hands-on type person, so I'll walk you every step of the way. I mean, it is hard, but in the end, it's very rewarding.
So parents can reach out to you and you'll help them walk through the process. You'll talk to them about what they have going on, and you'll kind of be their consultant somewhat as they navigate this time.
Yes, most definitely.
Awesome. So is this what you do full time? I mean, it sounds like you've got so many different things going on. Tell us a little bit about how the business is structured. Are you doing this full time? Where can we find you? Tell us a little bit more about that.
I'm working on making this my full-time position. I took a leave of absence through my employer. I will be full-time, full steam ahead on this until I get back to work on June 9th. But this came about just because opportunities. I mean, when you have folks that are on the spectrum and stuff, you notice the difference. And so opportunities come through various people. I have an extremely good friend that was my director for Mary Kay. And so she actually was the one that kind of pushed me off the ledge, man. And so
that's good.
We got to learn to be flexible. And even if I go back to work full time, this is my heart, my soul, my passion, my fire, because this is the legacy I want to leave my boys, to show how to be caring and to help others.
Awesome. It sounds like your heart is really in it, and that's the important thing. You want to help and you want to be that person. Now, give us 2 tactical tips. So if I'm a parent, I need 2 things that I can do tomorrow to help with my child to better educate them during this time period? 2 quick things that they can do. Very succinct, very structured.
2 things they can do. 1, parents need to pay attention to their child as far as language and verbiage, because kids are going to tell them what they want to do or what they would like to do. We have to be willing to listen to it. I think the biggest thing there is, if the kid just wants to play cards or something on the floor, get down and play with them. You must pay attention, because the state of mental health, it's absurd how high the mental health issues have become since this has all started. And I guess the second thing I would do is, you can step back and you can be mad at everything, but you love your child, so you step back and you watch them, because the child, in essence, will teach you what you need to know. Another good tip for parents would be, some days they just need a break, just like you. Let them go to their room, let them be them. But stay constant, stay vigilant, and make sure you're paying attention. The biggest thing right now is mental health. Is just make sure that they have a healthy understanding of where both you guys are coming from.
Yeah, those are great tips for all parents. Honestly, those are things that all parents need to do. We need to pay attention. We need to really be aware. Sometimes we do need a break. So we need to be aware. They need a break from us, and we need a break from them. And just to really learn from them and not try to dictate from the process, but to be a part with them one-on-one and walking through the journey. Okay, why do you work with Preston from Female Motivation? Why do you work with him?
I work with Preston because Preston, an amazing young man. He came to me with an opportunity, and I totally love where Preston comes from all areas of anything that he talks about. And I think it's a 2-way street. He teaches me, but a good coach also takes stuff back from the person that they're working with, and say, if I had anything to add to Preston, would be smile more and enjoy life just a little bit more, because you know what? You know as well as I do, tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah.
Coaching is a 2-way street, I think, because you can learn from each other. And every day that I've talked to you, I've taken something, and I use that, and I love your energy just because you're out there, and your ability to just go and go and go.
Yeah, well, thank you, Mary. It has been awesome interviewing you. Awesome Angels, Awareness and Inclusion. You can find the book, Autism in the Workplace, on lulu.com, correct?
Yes.
And then if parents are looking, or employers, HR directors are looking to get in touch with you, they can reach out to you for consultations, for help, for all those things in integrating different educational techniques into their child's education, or putting people in the workplace. So thank you so much, Mary. Great job. We're so thankful that you're doing the work that you're doing. And give us one quick quote to leave the people with to remember you by.
A quick quote. Stay humble, practice the pause, but when it comes time to do it, be the lion.
I like it. Be the lion. That's a great way to end it. Thank you, Mary. Have a great day. And woo! That's all I got to say.
All right, bud.
All right.